help my brother and sister-in-law at the shop that I worked at. They're getting ready for an event and I need to help them. And I'm going just like this. So I wanted to bring you guys along and I wanted to show you a few things that I've been doing around my house. So we've been getting the porch and stuff and the yard, front yard, ready for spring and summer. So I just want to give you a quick tour. I don't think I've really ever shown you my porch. Don't mind my husband's stuff that he needs to get rid of, but I need to plant the rest of these tulips. But let me just show you. This is my side porch. And then I'm selling this plant stand, so that's why that's there. And then I just have this welcome sign, and then I have this. Did I show you guys this? My mom got me this while we were away in Disney. I love it. And then I have some plants over here. That's my gardening stuff. And then my husband's junk. And then I have my little seating area over here. It's so nice out today. It's been raining forever. I'm not done yet. I just did all of this yesterday. It was like piled up with junk over here because my husband had to get all this stuff out, but that's a lie. It's not open yet, but it will be. That's a piece of driftwood we pulled off of the beach, and then shell collections underneath there, and I have grandma couch cushions. Someone actually suggested that I put a drop cloth over them, which is actually a great idea, but can drop cloths get like really wet? I mean, maybe I could do a shower curtain, or you know, like indoor outdoor curtains. I don't know, but I try to cover them up with pillows because they're just hideous. Like, I love the couch and stuff because it's like that resin and stuff that doesn't it doesn't like rust or whatever. But yeah, so then I put that little bench there for the table, and then I got these 3 humongous plants at my local grocery store, and they were only $12.99, guys, and they're humongous. That's such a good deal, and they make such, like, I love the look. They're huge. And let me show you my backyard. Have I ever shown you my full backyard? I don't know. Alright, so that's my pool, obviously, and this is a pile of crap. That's my husband's new shed that he's going to be building really soon with his friends. So we're getting rid of that one. We're moving the swing set over here, like in the corner, and then so then his shed will go behind the pool back there. So that's where he'll put his motorcycle and everything. That motorcycle right there is actually my niece's. He's got to do something with that, but eventually we're going to be putting a patio from, like, there's like a door over here. That's the one you always see me let Winston out of. We're going to be putting a patio like around the pool, up where the stairs are, and then maybe stop it right here. I don't know yet, but we are going to be tearing up this cement slab eventually and putting grass down, and then having the patio here so I can put my patio furniture here, because usually my patio furniture goes there. But obviously I haven't taken it out yet because so yeah, that's the plan. And then like right here is our tiki bar, this little thing that's got to be all cleaned up. I got to take out the umbrella for it. My husband built that. It was last summer. And then that is my she shed. I know you guys wanted to see what it looked like. That's what it looks like on the outside right now. We're going to be getting a new roof. I'm obviously going to be painting it, and then I'm going to be well, my husband is going to be putting a window right there, and then I'm going to be changing at least one of the doors, or the doors. So yeah, I'm so excited. He still has this stupid motorcycle in there, but he will start riding it soon, so he can take it out and then we can start. And then by the time he needs to put it away, his big shed will be up. So yeah, and I can't wait to open the pool, and I'm so excited. And I wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but I showed my Instagram fam last night. Do you see those little lanterns hanging up in the tree? I bought those last summer at Target, and I clipped them up in the tree. They have little clips, and they're solar power, and there's 4 of them up there, and they're amazing. They were only $5 each, and they were back in the like outdoor furniture section. They worked all winter and all, like, through the sleet, snow, all that junk. Like, they worked every single night. It was the strangest thing. I was just too lazy to take them down. So you could call it a test. I was testing them out to see if they would work, but they still work every single night. They turn on, And I want to get a lot, I want to see if they're gonna come out again so I can get more to clip up in the tree. So they look like a bunch of floating lanterns. So cute, and I love them. So if anyone sees them at Target, then let me know. I love planting outside too. There's my hanging plant. I'm gonna insert a video if you didn't see it on my Instagram. Don't mind the non-growing grass though. So I know a lot of you want to see the cabinet. I have it closed right now because I have a ton of dryer sheets in it. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw last night that I posted that the cabinet has an old smell to it, and it's kind of smelling up my whole dining room. And I still need to attach the decorative piece up top, but someone suggested that I do the dryer sheets, so I'm trying that. So you can see that they're in there. They're on every shelf, and then I have them in the drawers and then in the bottom. But I had my milk glass in my other one, and obviously I took it all out to sell it. And then when this cabinet came, I put it all in, and it looked horrible. I don't know, even my husband was like, wow, that doesn't look good. And he doesn't really like comment on home decor stuff, so I was like, I know it does. It totally does. It didn't match the style of the cabinet whatsoever. It was too white. It was too crisp looking. The other cabinet was like pure white, and it was like the chicken wire, and it just looked much better. So I took it all out, and I started adding like my my white picture collection, and then, you know, some older let me show you. I'll give you. So I have my older platters. Some of them are irons. Don't I have the other? Sorry, the glare. Let me see. The other half of my plate rack right there, and then I have more old platters with, you know, just vintage stuff. And oh, I do want to show you this. Show this on Instagram too. We stopped at a yard sale the other day when we were picking up the cabinet, and look at these amazing paintbrushes that I got. Let me show you. They're like vintage paintbrushes. They're so amazing. I have a big one. Well, I have two big ones. Look at this. It's amazing. Oh. So I got all of those paintbrushes. So I still gotta kind of style them a little better, but those are definitely gonna be in there. And so yeah, I can smell the dryer sheets as soon as I open it. But the problem is, I think the outside of it smells too. So I just tripped over my chair. I think the outside of it smells. So some people suggested furniture polish, but is that going to do anything to the paint on it? Some people said like vanilla, all different stuff. I got so many different, but I'm gonna try this first, and then I think I'm gonna, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna try baking soda, baking powder, whatever. I just don't know what to do with the outside, if it is the outside too, because I can kind of smell it when all the doors are closed. So any suggestions for the outside? And I got this basket at the what is that place called? Where all the metal, the scrapyard. I got it at the scrapyard yesterday. I love it. I got these two olive buckets at like a thrifty, not a thrifty store. I don't know. It's like it's kind of like, it has all junk in it basically, but it's new junk. You know what I mean? These were $7.99 each, so I got two. And then there's the piece that I have to have my husband attach. So that is the cabinet update. I'm kind of bummed that it smells. I did not smell it when we picked it up. Maybe because her house smelled like, she had a lot of antiques in her house. Her house was actually pretty cool. And I didn't notice it in the car when we put it in the car. But now that it's in my house, I smell it. So any tips would be welcome. So I also wanted to come clean with you guys. I did a thing. I did a thing. I well, I am in the middle of doing a major purge of a ton of stuff. I feel so overwhelmed with I'm feeling so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have, and I think that it's unnecessary. I don't need this amount of stuff in my house. So I know you guys are all gonna be like, what? This was filled with Rae Dunn. I did not sell my seasonal mugs, my pumpkin spice. I know a lot of people ask me about if I'm gonna sell those. No, I kept those. I kept my Christmas ones, and I will show you a couple other ones that I kept. So these are the ones that I kept. I kept 2 from one of my best friends. I kept Create because hello, coffee is necessary. Yum is just cute, and you drink out of a cup. There's my justification for keeping those. I keeping my canisters. I almost sold them. I was so close to selling them to a woman who was buying a bunch of stuff for her mom who started collecting. She can't find it everywhere, so she was buying it for Mother's Day, which I thought was really cute. And then, you know, I kept my bowls and stuff, and I kept my flour canister and my spread. And then I kept my 3 plates that are like that shape. I do have these 3 that I'm undecided about keeping or not. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not shipping any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be selling it through my YouTube or anything, my Instagram, nothing like that. I'm selling it to local people only, just because I know the stuff breaks so easily, and I don't want to go through that right now when I'm trying to get rid of all this stuff. So I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be sending any of this stuff out. But I have restyled my shelves a bit. Down here is not done yet, but so back on the subject of purging. Let's look at my beautiful cabinet again. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what did you do? But I went back and forth about my milk glass for like 3 days, and I was like, okay, I love milk glass. I love it. I love it. I have some really cool pieces. I've been collecting for a long time now, but where am I going to put it? Where in my tiny house am I going to put all of this glass? And I was thinking I could store it downstairs and then put it up in my she shed, but my husband isn't exactly gentle with things downstairs in the basement, so I can pretty much guarantee that half of it would end up broken. I'm not even joking, and not purposely either. So, you know, I even asked my husband, and he could give a rat's butt, like, what I do with it. He's like, you do whatever you want. So I went back and forth, and I said, okay, well, let me just put it up on OfferUp or, you know, one of those Facebook sites and see if anyone would be interested in it. So I put my whole collection up besides one piece, and 10 minutes later, I got a message from a girl who collects it, which I was very happy with that. I didn't want someone to buy it who was going to sell each individual piece off, but then she started sending me pictures of her collection, so I was like, okay, good. So it's gone. It's all gone. Now I know you guys are probably like, what? I know, but I have come to the realization that I don't need this much stuff. I don't need this many collections of things. I don't need them. They're not necessary. They collect dust, and I don't need them. As much as they bring me happiness, a lot of other things do too. So when she came to pick them up, I was really happy that it was going to a home that she was going to display them, and she was so excited. And in my opinion, she got a really good deal, and I made some money out of it, so it was a win-win. So before you jump on me and scold me, it was just something that I needed to do for myself, and I'm really happy that I did it. Now again, I know I could have like sold individual pieces the here and there. I know you guys would have probably bought some individual pieces, but again, the stuff is really fragile, and I didn't want to deal with shipping and all of that. So I am on the hunt for a couple pieces though that were in my collection that I want to send a few friends. I'm really good at finding milk glass, and I'm gonna try to find them again to send out. I mean, I know I could have sent out the ones that I had, but I wanted to sell it as a collection as a whole, so I could, you know, just rid myself of it. I didn't have to look at it anymore, so I feel much better. I'm glad I got that out. And moving on. I also got this super cute basket at a thrift store. Isn't it adorable? And I got a bunch of vintage like crocheted linens from my husband's great grandmother and grandmother, and I am going to show you later what I am doing with those, and I'm so excited. It's time to go to school, girl! Okay, I am pulling things for Brimfield. If you live in the Northeast and you're into thrifting and secondhand and vintage, you know what Brimfield is. So I'm going to show you all the things that we've pulled so far. Pile, not this table. Stuff on the table. And all this stuff. Right here. All of these trunks. All of this stuff. Look at all this goodness. All of it is going to Brimfield. This window, amazeballs. Much more like, I'm gonna show you. My brother-in-law makes these custom farm tables, so he's got like 3 or 4 of those going. This bar is going that he made, and the front of it came from Rockingham Racetrack, if you live in New Hampshire. And let me show you what else. He makes those pub tables. He made this, which is amazing. Vanity. There's another table, and I think we're gonna bring an arch. I'm not sure, but he makes these little stands, and he's got a ton of stuff at his workshop that we're bringing. This awesome cart. If I can get a picture, I'll insert it. I'm not sure if they're bringing this vintage rocker. I think they are. Bringing that green chair over there, and possibly this. And I think this thing is really cool. So, yeah. Added this table to the pile because the color is awesome. And it's growing more. Growing, growing, growing. Chippy pile of love. Hey guys, it's actually the next day. I got home yesterday from my neighbor's kids' baseball game, and I was super tired. I had to get up at 5:45 this morning to drive into Boston. My husband took me because I had to get a CT scan today. So a quick, really mini health update. Last week I had my follow-up for the surgery I had, if you guys remember. And he did like he took some biopsies and stuff, so I don't have those back yet. I'm still waiting. And today I went for the CT scan, so I'm waiting on both of those. Hopefully they come back okay. I'm really over this at this point. I'm really over it. You know, like I said before, the abnormal cells have grown back already twice, and this will be the final, like, whatever. Hopefully they don't grow back, because that's a whole other story. But anyways, it is the next day, and my husband took my car. He got it detailed. It smells so good too. It was gross. They said it was the probably in their top 5 list of dirtiest cars. That's so embarrassing. Like, not dirty, but like my husband, I don't know if you could see, but like down here, this is where he would, like, here, let's see. This is where he would put his leg. So his legs are like, they sit up here, so it was like all grease from his pants, and it was just gross on both sides. It was just completely, smells good, and I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna run a couple errands. I'm not feeling too great because I had to get an IV today for the CT scan, which I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. I've had them before, but I'm just like not feeling 100%, and I need to go pick Madison up from school. She slept at Memers last night because we had to get up so early to be there on time, and I'm looking crazy, but what do you expect? It's the name. Sorry, this vlog is ending kind of weird, but I was super tired last night, and that's it. So I do have to go pick up a like teacher present for like teacher appreciation week for hers, because I love her teacher this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of me in front of the camera. I know I haven't done that a lot lately, and I hope you guys are enjoying the ones who want to watch the Disney vlogs. I know they're short, and I know they don't show like full days, but that's impossible. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.